Hey, hey, hey! Happy Friday! What is up? Hello! Bethany here from Count Your Stitches. Getting going, Friday night craft along. Oh, let me put my glasses on before so I can actually see. There we go. Hello again. Now I can see everybody clearly or see myself clearly, right? All right, let's get this out there for the world to see. And all right, so that's out there. All right, how's everybody doing? Make sure you're saying hey when you're hopping on. Make sure that you're sprinkling this out on your page, please. All right. Oh, we got hello. Hey, Jennifer, how are you? Good to see you. Tonight, we are doing an adorable craft with this pig. This is technically the back, but that way it's correct for you. So, all right, how we doing? Happy Friday. Welcome, welcome. So, say hey when you're hopping on. I'm Bethany from Count Your Stitches. We're doing a cute little summertime barbecue pig craft tonight. Awesome, Jennifer. Glad to hear it. Hi, Bob. So yeah, super stoked about this one. Going with kind of like darker, more neutral colors, which is a little bit different, but still going to be rusticy, which is my norm. So if you're hopping on now, make sure you say hey. If you're hopping on later, make sure that you hashtag replay down below. Love to hear from you guys, and we'll chat along later. All right. So let's get going on this craft, guys. I'm going to cut off my tag. So I got this at Joann's. It was $5, but I believe it was either 40 or 50% off. So I thought that was kind of a cute for, this thing's pretty big. I mean, it's bigger than a paint stick. So, I mean, like it's gonna, so I don't know how big a paint stick is. Like, is this a foot? This might be a foot. So it's pretty sizable. I was impressed. I thought it was a good price. Hi, Mom. So, all right, let's get going. So we're using this cute little barbecue pig tonight. And we're going to use some really cool, I'm just going to make a little trash pile over here. We're going to use some really cool scrapbook paper that looks like a brick wall, which I thought would be kind of fun. I know it's not technically like a grill, and grills aren't usually up against brick walls, but I don't know. I thought I'd go with it. You know what I'm saying? So, got my little, what is this? Worry less, craft more. Jennifer, I love it. Mom is like Mama Count Your Stitches. She's mom to everybody now, right? That's how this whole fam works, right? All right, so first things first, I'm going to glue my paint sticks together. You know me, I love using paint sticks as a surface. So I didn't want to, my thought was to just like hang him like this, and I have some hooks we're gonna put on to make him like a grill tool holder. But I just thought this wasn't enough. So we're gonna put him on a back. Plus I wanted something behind the BBQ. So, all right, I'm gluing these guys together. I am doing them opposite. I'm doing them, actually, am I doing them opposite? I need to. I'm doing them opposite ways so that the slats run every other. And then I'm also doing them with the ruler side up, right? So that way, when we, actually, I guess, technically speaking, it doesn't really matter in this case because we're going to put the scrapbook paper on. So in order to make a nice clean back, we're going to put the ruler side up, we're going to put the ruler side down because I want the back to look semi-clean. There we go. That's what I want. And we'll cover the ruler with the scrapbook paper. Okay? Yeah, that will work. That we can do. So I've already got my hot glue gun heating up. Can I tell you guys, so I did a project last night, this morning, and today. It took me a lot longer than I thought it would. And I used about 1.5 million glue sticks, but I covered a whole Dollar Tree like charger plate in some twine, like in this kind of twine, and it's like a Pier 1 dupe kind of thing. I'm gonna post it later, but I figured you could put like a nice little plate on it and then a candle, and I thought that would look really cute. So make sure you're saying hey when you hop on. Make sure that you sprinkle this out on your page, okay, so we can spread the love. I'm just using popsicle sticks to hold my paint sticks together. They just, one popsicle stick fits across nicely. This is 3 paint sticks that I'm using. And it's just gonna be kind of a backdrop for the pig, this little piggy guy. All right. He's not gonna fit on it perfectly, and that's kind of where I'm going with all of this. All right. So what is everyone up to this evening? How is their Friday going? I'm so excited that it's Friday. Today's weather though, huh, Elsa? Right? She came in with a vengeance today. But then she hopped back out. It was pretty quick. All right, so I want to make sure I'm not putting popsicle sticks where I don't want them. So I'm just going to put one down the middle, and I think that's going to be it. I'm not going to use too many popsicle sticks this time. But yeah, so again, if you're watching this now, make sure you say hey. If you're watching this later, make sure you #replay. And because we, you know, summer is so busy, and as fall comes and the holidays come, it's going to get even busier. So make sure you set your notifications on for Count Your Stitches. That way you know when we go live, because it's always going to, it tends to always be different now, just because everything is always so busy, you know? That's what happens when this is like my side hustle. Oh, Jennifer, what kind of bracelets are you working on? I see new friends hopping on. Say hey. All right, so I just have these glued together. Very simple, okay? And now I'm going to measure my, so again, I'm using this really cool brick scrapbook paper. I get my scrapbook paper, and this is the perfect size because, again, the scrapbook paper is a foot, as are the paint sticks, so perfect size. So I'm just going to do the bottom to cut off here. Now, Jennifer, what is a coil bracelet? Just because I don't know. So I'm just going to trace the bottom of this out. I'm going to cut that. You know me. I'm not a good cutter. Not one of my life skills. But I got, I am going to cut out the little divot. And I think I'm going to make, so my whole idea with this is to go kind of rustic with it. So, oh, Mom's saying hi to Bob. Bob's watching wrestling on normal Friday night, right? All right, so we got this awesome piece left. So I get my scrapbook paper when it goes on sale at either Joann's or Michael's, when it goes like, what is it, 10 for $2, so 5 for $1. And I usually get like $4 worth. I usually get a bunch of pieces. It has a memory. Oh, that's really cool, Jennifer. Bob, you're so popular. That's really cool, Jennifer. Sorry, I'm sucking on ice. It's a family trait of ours. We love ice. Love ice. I'm taking some Mod Podge, right, guys? Mod Podge and a brush. That's what we're going to use to adhere our scrapbook paper. Is this new or something? All right. Alrighty, I'm going to glue this down. So yeah, we're going to make this little pig here, guys. I'm going to show him again, just because. So the pig, and he's going to have this brick behind him, right? Here, I'll do it the right way. So see, he's got the brick behind him. And we're going to paint the pig, not pink. So I wanted to go with not a traditional pig. I wanted to do something, I don't know, something different. Something that, like, a guy who's grilling and has this next to him with his grill tools on it, you know, might be like, yeah, I can dig this pig. You know what I'm saying? Although I shouldn't say that only men grill, because I do a lot of grilling. I love grilling. We recently had our deck redone. I shouldn't say, like, redone. It's the same deck. It's just new top boards and stuff, because it was literally, like, holes. Oh, actually, I have to tell you about it, because we were talking about the theme a while back, of what I wanted to do for a theme for the deck. So, so we finally got the grill back out there, and been grilling a little bit. I try to grill as much as possible in the summer or in the warmer months. Although I have to tell you, now that our deck is all nice and redone, I plan on grilling like until I can't stand it outside. It's like too cold, because I really love to grill. I think it's actually my preferred way, and drop some comments if you agree. It's my preferred way to cook meat, because I feel like whenever I cook meat inside, like, I love the cast iron skillet, but I feel like it makes so much grease, and poor Bob, he cleans it up, and he's such a love. But it just makes so much grease when I cook meats inside, especially like a steak or burgers in a cast iron. It just splashes, you know. And I tried the splatter screen from Dollar Tree, and it just doesn't work. So give me some comments either now or on the replay. Like, if you have some suggestions on how not to make the cast iron skillet like go everywhere. Oh, excuse me. But yeah. So I love cooking on the grill, because I feel like I can cook meats and not make a total mess of the place. You know what I'm saying? Plus, it does, in the summer, it makes you not have to heat up the house. I forgot to mention, too, my shirt. Last weekend we went down the Cape. I wanted to mention this. We went to Moby Dick's to eat in Wellfleet, Mass. Delicious food. You should check them out. I'm going to find them and tag them in this later so that they can see it. All right. So I just put down a layer of Mod Podge on the bottom. I'm gonna put a layer down on the top just to protect it, especially because this could go outside. Obviously, that's kind of the point, right? So I'm going to, after we're done with this, I am going to, so it's gonna be a little bit protected by this, and then I will spray the pig when we're done. Actually, I might even just put a varnish on him just to make sure he's protected too. All right, this will dry clear. We're gonna set it aside while we do the rest of our proyecto. All right, that's project in Spanish. All right, does your grill have a side burner? You know, Mom, it does have a side burner. However, and I don't know if anybody else finds this with their side burners, but it doesn't get very hot. Like it never gets my pan quite hot enough, which is really annoying. I put a little bit too much Mod Podge, but that's okay. Yeah, so like I tried cooking, like I was making burgers one night, right? And I wanted to do some sauteed onions to go with it, and it took forever for them to cook because it's, I don't know, it just didn't get hot enough. Just rinsing my brush here. All right. Because I'm just afraid that with like a cast iron, it wouldn't be, cast iron, you really need a lot of heat. I don't know. I could try it though. You know what I could also try is put the cast iron on the grill. All right, I am going to remove, I don't know if I'm going to remove this. Right now, I'm just going to tape it down. I'm not sure I'm going to remove his little back. We might use it. I don't know. Make sure you're saying hey when you're hopping on. My name is Bethany from Count Your Stitches. We're using this cute little barbecue pig tonight with some brick scrapbook paper and some funness. So my thought was, I want to paint this guy gray. I've got this country gray from Apple Barrel. Now, I'm not using chalk paint tonight because this is just not like super fanciness. So I'm just using my regular old acrylic paint. And then we're going to antique the edges with some black and some Waverly antique wax. Okay, I've got paper towels this time too. I remembered, all right? Outside breeze might cause it to cool down. Just a thought. You know, Jennifer, that's a really good point. I never thought of that. It's like it could be producing enough heat. It's just that there's a breeze or whatever. I don't know. It's a good point. But yeah, so a while back we were talking about like what theme we wanted to do for the deck, right? I was asking y'all what y'all did with your decks and such. We ended up, when we were down the Cape one weekend, we go down the Cape a lot apparently. We really don't go all that much. It's just that we had reason to go down quite a few times already this year. And so we were down and we were at so there's a lot of yard sales down there at churches, community churches and such. And so there was one that had a whole table of different plates and such. And so I'm just going to use my country gray and we're just going to paint this whole thing. I really like the edges though. So I'm going to try really hard to just keep it on the surface and not hit the edges because they're nice and laser cut. And I like the darkness. So I'm going to try to not get this on the outside. But so we saw this one that had a whole table of different dishes in little baskets. And so Bob spotted these really cool green dishes. And it was a full set of dishes. Oh, she gonna need a lot of Cokes. It was a full set of dishes for $4, I believe. It was $6, including the basket. So we grabbed that, and we have an orange like indoor outdoor rug. You know, like just not a rug, but like that mat kind of rug. We have an orange one that we use on the deck. So we were like, let's go with orange and green for our kind of theme, quote unquote. And so my mom and I went away for Mommy and Me weekend a couple weeks ago, and we got a bunch of stuff while we were out. And I kind of went with like a plant-ish type theme, like succulents and like fake greenery in those like kind of cement looking pots and such. So I got a bunch. I got these gorgeous green colored hydrangeas, fake, from Walmart. And I put those in one of those silver tin pots from the Dollar Tree. And that's our centerpiece on one of the tables. And then we had these gliders that we got that we put together. And we have another high top table that I put like a little succulent on with some orange placemats that we got from Christmas Tree Shop. It was really quite fun. Mom and I had I hope Mom had a great time. I had a great time with Mom looking for decorations for the deck. And we have some lattice, like a lattice wall, I guess, that provides us some privacy. And I wanted lights for it because we already have some string lights up on part of the deck. So I'm just painting this whole guy gray, okay? And then we're going to antique him. So we had some regular lights hooked up to we have an outlet that was easily accessible to hang lights from, kind of like the canopy near the house. But this lattice was not near an outlet. So I was like, you know what? Let me see if they have battery operated. Oh, yay, Mommy. Battery operated string lights. And of course, Amazon, they do. And I love them and I highly recommend them. So if you want the link, let me know. Drop a comment below if you want the link. And they have like 8 different settings and they twinkle, and I just fed them through the lattice, and they come with a clicker. For those of you who are not from around here, a clicker is a remote, sorry. It's a Rhode Island thing, I think. And so we hung those up, and so we got like a little paradise out there. I love it. I love our deck. I love sitting on the deck. We have one of those awnings that rolls out. That came with the house. Got lucky with that. So it's like a little paradise out there. It feels like we're camping. Last weekend we had like a little, I called it a picnic on the 4th of July, or on the Monday, I guess. And oh geez, I almost just put that. That would have been bad. And we had like a little campfire going, and we had some picnic food, and oh my gosh, it was so much fun. Thank you, Mom. Thank you, Jennifer. I'm going to do a second coat on this guy because he is not the gray that I want him to be. I'm going for grays, blacks, browns, everything that's in the brick, you know? So what are some of your favorite things to do in the summer? One of my favorites is to sit on the deck. I'm not a huge beach fan, neither is Bob. I am definitely more of a lake fan. Sorry, I don't know if everybody got the K on the end of that. Lake fan, pool fan, sit on the deck fan. What are some of y'all's favorite things to do? Make sure I see some friends hopping on. So make sure you say, hey, when you're hopping on. This is Bethany from Count Your Stitches. We're making a cute little barbecue pig craft tonight. And if you're catching this on the replay, make sure you say, hey, and hashtag replay. All right, now she's the color I want her to be. Or she or he, I don't know. I just wanted her to be a little bit grayer. She was a little bit not so much gray. How was it? Oh my gosh, hello. How was everybody's 4th of July? Swimming, camping, fishing? Yes, Jennifer. So funny story. Growing up, I think I've told you guys about the little, we call it the beach house, but it's really like a shack on top of a hill near a lake that my grandparents have that we grow to. And growing up, my cousins and I would go fishing on the lake there. So much for not getting this on the edges. It is what it is. And we'd get impatient. So instead, it was a little dock, right? And we'd get impatient. So instead of actually continuing to put bait on the line and, trying to just sit there and wait for the fish to grab, we would just throw a bunch of bread in the water right at the dock and be ready with the net. And as the fish, little sunfish, as all the fish swam up, we would just grab them with the net. Oh. Bob's calling me a cheater. Oh, it was fun. Bob, am I disturbing your wrestling? I'm sorry.
Not at all.
Oh, okay. You said I'm not. Oh. All right, so once I get a second coat on him, we'll, or her, I keep switching. Then we'll antique it a little bit. I like this color. This is a nice gray. We'll antique it a little bit. And then I want to show you something fun we're going to do with this, okay? Yeah, it was, Jennifer, it was fun. It really was. It really, really was. Although sometimes when we did catch them on the hook, so I have 2 cousins who are like 10 and 8 years younger than me. So they're not really little anymore, but I still call them my little cousins. And so when we would catch them on the hook, my littlest cousin, who was like under 10, would take the fish, hold it, and then step on it and remove the hook. She was like 7, 6. Or, my God, I can't believe this. She would step on it to try to make it poop. And it worked every time. It was so weird. Oh, my God. Memories. Anybody else have any silly, fun summer memories from when they were a kid? Oh, my gosh. All right. Let's make sure she is totally gray. I didn't want to do a pink because, again, with BBQing, I don't know. I didn't want pink. I don't know. I wasn't feeling amber, Mom. I don't know. I didn't look at this pig and think pink. You know, I looked at this pig and I thought like rustic. I don't know. I could have probably done like a blush with some rusticness, but something about gray, especially with this brick construction paper that we're using, it just kind of got to me. And just so that y'all know, I think that's how I do it now. Step on and remove the hook. Yep, it's the easiest way, right, Jennifer? Especially with the sunfish, their scales or whatever kind of hurt. So that was the easiest way of doing it without getting pinched or or stuck, stuck or whatever. All right. So how was everybody's 4th of July? Ours was quite lovely. We did all sorts of family things, as you saw. I posted. And we had the parade in town. And my dad runs the part of the parade where you, like, collect the money. Hi, Julia. Make sure, everybody, when you're hopping on, say hey. Sprinkle this out on your page, please, so we can spread the love. But yeah, so my dad runs the part of the parade where you walk the parade route and you ask for money to support the parade, right? That's kind of how it keeps going because it's a nonprofit. What do we think? She's gray now. She's cute. And so we call ourselves the Bucket Brigade. Hi, Bob. So we walk the parade route and we don't ask for money. We just walk with buckets and we just say, thank you for supporting the parade. But it was fun. And what I liked about it most this year was that we could see everybody again. Because last year, obviously, we couldn't have a parade the way it normally would be. So we had like a driving parade where we had like 7 cars of people who were normally like on the parade committee. And people would line the streets. And we all drove by, which was kind of fun because that way we could keep the tradition going because it's going to be 90-something years, I think, next year. So can't remember how many, but they wanted to be able to keep it going annually, right? So that was my biggest part, my favorite part, I should say, about this weekend's past weekend's parade was that we saw everybody again. Like walk the parade route, see everybody, see people you haven't seen in a while. It's town, it's local. It's my hometown. I don't like the money part, but it is nice to see everybody. You know what I'm saying? 2 cookouts and swimming. My goodness, Jennifer, 2 cookouts. You go. Whew. All right. So my thought here, I'm going to put the gray away. I need to reorganize my paints. I crafted with some really cool kids this past week. I think you guys saw my post about them or about the things that they made, which were so cool. But I brought all my stuff with me to my mom's house. They are fun, Jennifer. I brought all my stuff to my mom's house and my parents' house. And I just threw all my paint in a bag. And then when I came back, I just threw them all back on my cart that I have over here. And I'm like, they're not in any order, but that's okay. All right, so I want to antique this with black and the wax. All right. All right. So I think next week, just so you know, I won't be live next week, but I'll be live on the Monday after that. So tonight and then next week, nothing. And then the Monday after that is when we'll go live next. Okay. Monday nights seem to be popular with everybody. So I'm going to try to do Monday nights as often as I can. Cause they seem to work for a lot of people. Hi, Auntie. So I want to try to do Mondays as often as I can. It's just that, everything is so busy lately that Friday this week happened to work a little bit better. All right, and then we'll do, not this coming Monday, but the Monday after. Also, keep an eye out towards the end of July. Well, so like July Christmas Eve weekend, if you will. So it'll be the 23rd and the 26th. We're going to do 2 lives on Friday and Monday. We're going to do Christmas in July. Okay, so keep an eye out for that. All righty? So July 23rd and July 26th, Friday, Monday, I think. That's the hope here, guys, right? Best laid plans always, you know? So 23rd, 26th of July, Friday, Monday, we're going to do Christmas in July, okay? So right now I'm just taking my brush and putting paint on it and then taking it off. And I am going to dry brush. This is black. I'm going to dry brush around the edges to start antiquing our pig. And I'm bringing it in. And I'm doing around the edges. And then I'm going to do around the edges of the letters. All right. Whoops, I'm getting it on my fingers. So I'm going to do my nails again tonight because my mine are getting all chipped, but I had the Color Street American flag ones. I really liked them. I'm learning, because I know you guys have been kind of on this Color Street journey a little bit with me. I'm learning that the ones that are glitter last you a little bit longer. And I'm not saying that they don't chip, but because they're all glittery, you just don't notice as much. So like I'm not like loving them. They're not replacing my regular manicure that I like to do. But I like them for special occasions. So I get glittery ones for funness, for fun stuff. Like we had a wedding to go to and some, the 4th of July ones. I also got some camouflage ones the other day, which I'm really excited about. All right, I'm just going around the letters here. Get some more distressing going. All right. Oh, I really like how this looks. Okay, here's how she looks so far. So see, she's just a little distressed. Oh, how do you like them, Jennifer? I haven't tried them yet. Do you like them? A girl at work sells them now, and I love it because she'll like bring in a stash too, and do like a sale or whatever. I love that. That's really funny, Jennifer. So yeah, how do you like the camo ones? Are the camo ones opaque or are they like an overlay? These were technically an overlay, but I don't know. I can't really see through them. If you like really hold them up close, you can see through them tightly. Oh, no kidding, Jennifer. Well, when you do, you let me know, okay? But you can't really tell, so. But I'm going to put on another glittery pair, I think, because it's summer and it's fun, But I didn't want to do it right away. Okay, I'm just going to get one more paintbrush, and I'm going to do a little bit of antique wax because I want the black and the brown dry brushing. All right, so I'm just using the cap. And I'm going to brush it on, brush it off, wax on, wax off. Oh yeah, this is awesome. This is what we're going for. Very excited. Yep, so total like antique pig here. Antique pig. Oh, they are not overlays. Thank you, Jennifer. That is good to know. All right, this antique wax spreads a little better than paint does, so you can kind of just paint it on in a way. All right, let's do a little bit more around the letters. I actually think I might just kind of antique wax this whole thing. There we go. Oh, this looks cool. What do you think? How's it look so far? Can you see the distressing? Kind of neat, right? A different take on a pig. Makes them almost look like metal, like distressed metal. So fun fact, if you want to make a distressed metal look, paint it gray, do some dry brushing, some black, and some brown. You don't have to use the antique wax. You could just use brown. All right, make sure when you say, I see more people popping on, say hey, say hello. Make sure you sprinkle this out on your page too, all right? And if you're coming on later, hashtag replay, say hello below, all right? I want to know you're here. Make sure you sprinkle it out on your page now or later. It doesn't matter. I'm putting this, I'm not going to put it away right now. We're not going to worry about it. What I'm loving is I have this new, it's not new, but this tripod that it's up in the air. So like I can fit things under here now. It's pretty cool. Okay, here we go. This is going to be the interesting part. Not only do we need to attach her, but we're going to put some hooks in this so that it can hold grill utensils, okay? So first, I'm going to dry the rest of this because we need to, man, this always gets so much, so many bubbles. You know, Jennifer or anybody else on here who crafts, have you ever tried the Mod Podge ironing technique where you put the Mod Podge on the surface, you dry it, then you put the piece on that you want to Mod Podge on, and then you put a piece of parchment paper down and then you iron it to reactivate the Mod Podge? Apparently it makes bubbles pretty much non-existent. I want to try it sometime. Let me grab my sandpaper because I want to distress this. I got a new sanding block that I used. Oh, I used it the other night with you guys. From the Dollar Tree. I just want this to be a little bit distressed. So we're going to just sand away from it. Sand in a downward direction. I just want to get some of this paper off. I want it to look messy. This is a nice sanding block. Wow. This is nicer than the ones I get at Walmart. And this is from the Dollar Tree. The good thing about the one I get from Walmart, though, is that I can get different grits. So this one's only one. So you a little bit of give and take. You know what I'm saying? All right. Yeah, I'm just doing this so like the corners kind of come off. Getting this piece off because I missed this little edge. All right. Alrighty. So distressed look. That's my favorite. You guys know. Love the rustic. Love the distressed. Here, I'll show you this in a second. I'm just pulling off some pieces. Come on. Come on. All right. Yeah, me too, Jennifer. And I'm dying to try it sometime. I kind of want to get like a mini iron. I actually saw a mini iron at Walmart like when Mom and I went. I don't know if you remember that, Mom. And I was like, ooh. So I don't know. Maybe I'll try that sometime. Get a little mini iron, maybe off of Amazon or something, and give it a whirl. All right, so. Ow. Okay, so here's our piece, all right? Little distressed. Looks like a little brick wall. Kind of cool. We've got some bubbles, but they'll get covered. So, this is going to be the tricky part. Let's see if I can figure this out. I'm thinking I need to attach her first. So, first of all, her hanger can stay. So, we can take this piece of tape off. Her hanger can stay. I think we're going to use it to hang. All right, so, I want barbecue centered-ish. I don't know if it can be perfectly centered. But so she's not going to be perfectly centered. But I want, that's what it is. I want her legs to be centered because I want to have the two hooks where things, grill utensils can be held. So I'm going to center her legs. So she'll look a little off, but that's how I want it. And I'm going to E6000 her. Yes. We're going to E6000 her. I'm going to put on a new hanger after. Yep. It has been decided. We're putting on a new hanger. We're going to use E6000 and hot glue because she's going to be outside. So you need to use that combination because if you're putting something outside that's going to be in either warm weather or really cold weather, it can affect the hot glue. Especially the warm weather. If you're going to make like a door hanger or something that's going to be in the sun or if you're in a warmer climate, hot glue is just going to remelt. So you want to use the industrial strength glue like E6000. And you can use hot glue with it at the beginning to help you have an immediate hold while this dries. But you want this in your long term, okay? Just throwing that out there for everybody. I've learned that the hard way. All right, so we're going to glue her down. Just trying to see where I need to put the glue. I'm going to use the combination, okay, of E6000, Stuff is, in my opinion, very difficult to squeeze out. Ooh, it smells funny too. Ooh. I don't normally work with quite this much E6000, so I just want to make sure I get enough on there. And then I'm going to use some hot glue with it. Okay, that should be enough to hold it. Close that up. Oh, I just got E6000 all over me, so I'm going to be quite sticky later on. Oops, that didn't work there. Okay, oh, and I just dropped it. Okay, forget it. Trying to be good, trying to put things away. Never mind. Okay, now I'm just going to get some hot glue on here for some immediate hold. So that she holds right away. Alrighty. Let's get her on here. All right. Got some glue strings. We can get rid of those. All right. Push this down. And I'll show you how it looks. All right. All right. Here's this. So now it's got a little bit more weight to it because it's going to be holding grill utensils. So we wanted it to have some more weight. So now I have these hooks, which I think I'm okay with them being white. I think. I don't know. What do you think? Should I paint them a different color? Should I keep the hooks white or paint them a different color? You let me know in the comments while I explain the other thing we're going to do. So the other thing, so you see how these are, they're a certain depth, right? The screw. Well, my paint sticks and my pig together do not make that width or depth, whatever. So I have enough of these popsicle sticks that I'm going to glue on the back in order to make a place that the screw can actually go into, okay? So that's what we're going to do next. I just want to get the rest of this paper off. Come on. There we go. That was bothering me. But now we're all set. Okay, so I measured it out. It's 6 popsicle sticks, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where's my 6th one? Oh, okay, I think it's 6. That will make it, wait a minute, that just seems like too much. Please hold, please hold. Yeah, it's only 3. Only 3. So I'm gonna cut these, glue them on the back. They need to be slightly darker, more rustic. Okay, yeah, I think I'm with you guys on that. All right, so it's 4. We're gonna do 4 glues, 4 of these together. Let's get a paintbrush, some of this black. They're not perfectly, I kind of just did a quick black on them. So they're kind of like rusty looking. Here, I'll show you. How's that? What do you think? It's kind of like rusty looking. Drop a comment. Let me know what you think about that, okay? So it's not perfect, but just enough to give it a little something different. What do you think? Let me know, okay? This one needs a little bit more. I'm dropping everything tonight, everybody. Just dropping everything. Oh my gosh. Thank you, everybody. All right, cool. So those are dry. All right, let's put this back where it was. My trash. Oh, just got paint on me. Boy, oh boy. Boy, oh boy. I don't want to get paint on my new shirt, though. I wanted to wear my new shirt, but I didn't want to get paint on it. I don't think I have that, though, so we're doing okay. So we're doing okay. All right, let's finish this bad boy up. So I've got my 4 popsicle sticks. I'm going to cut them in half so that I can use 4 on either side behind each hook. Okay. I'm hoping this works. I've never actually done this before, but it sounded like a good idea in my head. So we're going to see. Okay. So now I'm going to glue 4 together. like a stack of 4, okay? In this case, I can use just the hot glue because it's going to have a screw going through the middle of it, so it'll hold it together. This is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And then we're also going to put a stack of popsicle sticks on the top, glued on the top, just so that it lays flat against whatever you hang it up against, okay? Where is your new shirt from? My new shirt is from Moby Dick's restaurant in Wellfleet, Mass. We went the other weekend, Auntie, when we went down to P-Town. It's not far from the churro house. All right, so we've got our 2 stacks, okay? 1, 2. And I'm going to put them, because I want the hooks to be here. So I'm going to put them on the backs. I'm going to glue them. I'm going to get my E6000, even though I know I said I could do it without. Yeah, it was really cool, Auntie. It's the kind of place that you order, and then they bring, you like wait in line, and then you order, and then they bring the food, they find you. It was really cool, actually. All right, so I'm just gluing these on in their places. All right. All right, those are glued on. And then I'm going to stack 4 popsicle sticks together. Actually 3, because that's already there. So that way when it hangs up against the wall, or however you do it, it will hang flush. So it's going to make a little sandwich. A little sandwich of these guys. Ugh. All right. And then the last thing we'll do is we'll put the hooks on, and well, actually we'll put a hanger on him too. And actually, we'll do that last because I want to put, well, actually no, because the hooks are going to hang off here. So I think we can reuse this hanger. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. All right, hold on. Glue this hanger on. Oh, look at everybody. I don't know when I got them, but I finally got the thimbles. So I can touch hot glue and not worry about it. Very exciting stuff, I know. I know. Make sure you're saying hey when you're hopping on. I know I'm just catching some people now. Make sure you set your notifications on too for Count Your Stitches so that you get notified every time we go live. I don't want you to miss out on all the fun. All right, so that's now on. That's our little E6000 is tough because it kind of like still comes out even though it's done. All right, now we'll glue on our popsicle sticks on the back. Alrighty. Just gluing that on. All right, and now, so she's got a hanger. And now we just have to put, and so we got these things all ready to go. And now we have just got to see if I can actually screw these into place. All right, are we ready? I don't know if this is gonna work. I might have to pre-drill some holes later. You might have to tune back in. Oh, this might actually work. Hold on, please hold. Oh, how funny. All the paint we put on it ripped off, but that's okay. Oh, this is working. I'll repaint it once it's on, but is this actually work? Oh my gosh, this is actually working. I'm so excited about this. You have no idea. We're gonna have to paint the hook again, but, and she's on. Look at that. It worked. We put a hook on. Look at that. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I wasn't sure if it would actually work. All right, again, it ripped all the paint off, but that's okay. And we'll put one more in. A little difficult to get going, but it happens. Eventually it happens. Kind of hurts. But it does work eventually. There we go. And we're in. Just takes a minute. All right, last one. I just wanted to do the 2. I figured that would fit best because it's not really that big. All right. Who would have thunk that when I saw this at Joann's, I was like, let's turn this into a grill utensil holder. All right. Guys, I actually don't hate the, she went into this and, yeah. Okay, let's get this, let me just get this glued down a little. Hold on. The hooks pushed the popsicle sticks a little bit, kind of broke them. It's a strong hook. So let me just make sure I can get that glued down. All right, check this out. Now you can hang this by the side of your grill and hang some utensils on it. Thanks, Mom. Isn't that cool though? I'm really super. Look at that. It's got the 2 hooks. You can see the 2 hooks coming off. Isn't that cool? I'm just excited that this worked. All right. Oh, this is awesome. So yeah. So just to kind of recap. So we found this pig cutout at Joann Fabric. We made a back out of the paint. This is paint sticks glued together. We put some brick scrapbook paper on it. We painted our pig gray with some antiquing using black paint and antique wax. Then we put some extra popsicle sticks on the back just for a place to put the screw in. Glued a little hanger, and then we put our hooks in. And now you can hang this next to your deck. Oh, hi, Kelly. How are you? It's good to see you. Thanks for hopping on. Thanks, Jennifer. And now you can hang this next to your grill, and you can hang your grill brush and your grill spatula, and you'll be good to go. I'm so pumped that this actually worked. I love when that happens. Make sure if you're just catching this that you say hey, #replay, and spread this out onto your page as well so we can spread the word. Thank you so much for your support. Thanks so much for joining me tonight. I'm really excited about how this came out. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. And again, we will be live, not this coming Monday, but the Monday after, okay? Good, hope you are too. Oh, awesome, Kelly. That sounds like a plan. Yeah, comment away, all right? Answer all the questions, have some fun. Make sure you spread this out. So thank you so much, everybody. I will see you in a little over a week. We'll post throughout the week. Don't forget to check out the Count Your Stitches shop. Stitches shop. My list was coming through. Check out the Count Your Stitches shop on our Facebook page. Message, oh my gosh, I can't talk tonight. Message us to order, and we will see you all soon. All right. Thank you so much, everybody. And always remember to count your stitches. Bye.